Welcome back, everybody. Yes, this is definitely not a happy article. It was about the Turkey and Syria earthquake, 7.8 magnitude. And as you may note with this magnitude it's not a linear increase, it's an exponential increase. So once you get one magnitude higher, you're actually getting, 10 times higher, I believe? Something like that. I'm not a mathematician, but I do know it's an exponential increase. The death toll is now at 44,000, but it's, of course, expected to go up. There are many people stuck in the rubble for weeks, or over a week, up to 11 days now, being rescued. But lots of people are not able to get that sort of stroke of luck, as it were, to be rescued in that time period. A lot of people were perishing within the first few days, very unfortunately. Efforts for rescue have been hampered by aftershocks, intense aftershocks, which are basically the earthquakes after the main earthquake, along with poor weather. Money is also an issue. Getting money to the country to help rebuild and to help with these efforts is very important, but the logistics are difficult. Although there are a lot of volunteers going over there to help, including cute little animals. They are still needing more people to help out, especially clearing the rubble, and now kind of going into the end game for this sort of rescue operation. The UN, America, and other countries are trying to pledge a lot of money for this, but like I said, logistically difficult. This is the tragedy.
But there was a little positive moment in the article.
That's true.
There have been a few amazing kind of cases where people have managed to survive and been rescued,
even animals.
Yes, to jubilant reactions.
Yeah.
So a few bright moments in a dark story.
Yeah, like the family that was said in the article there. But what's amazing to me is through a lot of these tragedies I've read about, especially earthquakes, but also like tornadoes and stuff where you could be buried under rubble, babies are surprisingly resilient.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's been so many, and maybe it's just, frequency bias, but it does seem like babies survive longer than you expect. You're like, oh, my baby's going to die if I'm away from it for a day. But then there's 11 days later, the baby's being taken out crying. And you're like, how? Yeah, so it seems like babies do have a resilience to them that is bigger than we expected, at least. Why does Korea have comparably fewer natural disasters than other countries?
Well, I think it is the luck of geography.
Yeah.
Often we do tend to focus on the bad luck of Korean geography, being stuck between two other powerful nations. But there is a plus side to this geographical position. We are not on a tectonic fault line, unlike Japan.
And Japan does take the brunt of tsunamis. Wildfires are still here, but comparably, they don't do as much damage, killing.
They don't kill as many.
Kill as many people as other countries that have wildfires. So yeah, it does have comparably few natural disasters. No volcanoes. Two nearby, although Paektu Mountain could blow up any day now, apparently.
Oh, really?
Not any day now, but there is activity on the mountain.
I see. So my favorite bit of the article, obviously, is the little glimmer of hope. The few people that did get rescued. What other miracle stories have you heard that show humans' strong will to live?
I don't know if this would be called a miracle rather than dumb luck and stupidity resulting in their strong will to live. But I didn't watch this movie, but it's called 127 Hours. It follows a true story of a man who broke a lot of the wilderness exploration guidelines or kind of, customs, and ended up with his arm stuck between a boulder and a cliff wall. And in the end, they had to use a small penknife to cut off their arm, I believe, over here, and escaped from there and lived to tell the tale and are back hiking, I heard, from that time. So I can't say it's a miracle, but I do think it is a strong will to live.
Yes, if you are capable of sawing your own hand off, you really want to survive.
And it's like, if I could have the will if it were like one quick, like, bonk. Like, oh, well, just get it over with.
Just chop it.
But to like, and with a pen knife, or what we would call a Swiss Army knife, a pen knife, which is about this long, it's not even that serrated. It's not even that sharp. You kind of have to force your way through. I was like, no.
To do it for a while.
No. Never, never, never. I will be the skeleton with the, with the arm there, free finally because my skin and bone are gone.
Ah, yes, maybe you just got to
muscle.
wait until you lose enough weight to pull it out.
Or you could do exercises until you lose enough weight.
What, did he think about that? Maybe he didn't
should have thought about that before cutting your arm off. Oh, wow. Anyways, there's a lot of miracle stories out there that are probably a little bit less intense than the one I just talked about.
It's a good one, though. I like it.
Yeah. But if there is vocabulary in this article that's unaccounted for, make sure to check down in the vocabulary below to actually account for it and find it, memorize it, use it every day, and we'll see you in the next article. Bye.
Jubilant.
Jubilant.
Stroke of luck.
Stroke of luck.
Aftershock.
Aftershock.
Logistically.
Logistically.
Appeal.
Appeal.